poisonous bullet. And though you were born Edward Teach, it is the name Blackbeard that causes sailors to quail. Cast off now, as there are ships and caravans alike heavy with plunder. Prepare the Queen Anne's revenge again for war. There's booty to be had.
Oh, welcome to a brand new series of Civilization 7. We're playing the new update as Edward Teach, aka Blackbeard. So this is the brand new update of the game. It unlocks Carthage Civilization, who we're playing as, unlocks Blackbeard, and really balances a lot, including naval combat. We're playing this online speed on one of the lower difficulty settings because we're not trying to play too difficult. We just really want to go over some of the new features and just play along as our first playthrough as Blackbeard. So let's dive straight on in with a scout. This isn't going to be a full commentary. I'm just going to do a partial commentary and drop in throughout just to kind of explain what's going on and why I'm making decisions. So I hope you guys enjoy episode 1 of this series as Blackbeard. I'll probably do another mainline series next to this, just playing as someone else. I just really want to try Blackbeard out, play some of the new mechanics of the game. Grab those horses and we'll expand to the south. I'll take the culture here as well. And then let's get, playing as Carthage has Carthaginian specific civics. So we've got Wisdom of Tenit, which is a dockyard, and then naval trade routes. We got ship sheds, which is 2 wonders plus 1 movement for naval units, and Sicilian wars. So let's go with ship sheds here, and then we usually go oligarchy as a government. Let's go with the production and science. Worker files complain about stolen tools. Accused thief claims to have found the tool discarded at a public place, so order the tools returned. Finders keepers shall be the whole of the law. Give the tools back. Looks like we're at the north of the map, so we're gonna send our scout south down here, and then we'll use his lookout ability to see if we can find any other
The fair breeze blew.
exploration points. Looks like we do have a hostile independent state as well, and we will get a fishing key. Got a little bit of gold over here, which is a good sign. Now then, let's use a search to see if there's anything around here. There is an exploration point up there we can go up to.
Sailing quickly forth. The cage.
Let's get discipline because it gives our scouts a little
in the calm
boost.
darkness of moonless nights, in the lone glare of day.
And we unlock the Torres de Pane Natural Wonder as well. Sailor's Whisper as Edward Teach passes. Hark ye on beard. What's he got under your what? That was probably terrible, but daggers. The other replies, trained 4 naval units, so let's do that. And then we will start work on, let's grab a saw pit, and we'll throw it up here. Discovered a new continent. Scholars have been debating the origins of images adorning the mouth of the cave. Animal shapes are unfamiliar. Handprints next to them are not. To explore.
All are made of.
And then we got a new technology, and let's go riding. Okay, so we meet our very first Independence Day Tiwaku. So let's befriend that independent. Scientific independence give us a free technology as well, so
Do nothing which
also gives us some science boost if we choose to go that way. We got our army commander as we move our scout down, and then we'll use the search right here since we're about in the middle of everything. Not really much of anything. And let's go. So let's go riding too, actually. And then library to boost our science. We got 4 at the expense of 2 gold and 2 happiness, so not too bad. There was one that wanted us to put the library there and waste a lot of resources. This is probably going to be
sailing quickly forth, we passed a country burning with fires and fragrance, from which streams of flames.
probably going to be the friendly independent of whatever that says. Their emissaries have greeted us, said we're the best, basically. Let's go. We got tactics, gives us another free army commander. Well, let's go Wisdom Obtained next. Oh, so we got another scientific independent state.
The spoken word.
So let's befriend them as well and boost our science output even more. And then next up, I think currency is going to be the best as we grow our gold per turn. Let's get a warrior, and then we'll move this army commander further down. I'm thinking maybe our second settlement will be somewhere along the coast down here, if there's any good places to put it, if there's fresh water or other resources nearby. Okay, we have camels and we meet trunk track.
Đêm nay ngọn gió mát trên đỉnh
Let's go
Playable
friendly.
và dòng chảy êm đềm tĩnh lặng.
Where's her capital? Did she not reveal it? Okay, I guess she didn't reveal her capital. Another scientific independent state. Let's back our army commander up, so...
He who finds more joy in an urban dwelling will have no need for a rural farm.
So we could grow our city out some more as I lose my voice. Let's grab this iron up here. And then a city-state bonus, so we got +2 science on science buildings. +1 science on warehouse buildings. I think the warehouse building is going to be the best one. That gives us +2 gold in all settlements. So let's heal up our army commander. Move our warrior down here to be with that commander.
Greetings. I am Benjamin Franklin, doctor, scientist, writer, and full of advice, whether you will listen or not.
So, it looks like none of our capitals or none of their capitals were nearby, and that's why it didn't reveal. So, thankfully, that gives us a little bit of leeway to expand our empire out. We just have to deal with I think Carthage is where our specialist captain. Carthage. Yeah, and we'll grab the dockyard. It does dip our happiness down a little bit, but we should have border growth to grow that happiness out.
When I was young,
And we met another
Yo
civilization,
soy Simón
Simón
Bolívar, la
Bolivar.
mano que desbarata la tiranía y guía a las naciones a su libertad.
Let's go neutral because I want to befriend this other scientific independent state. If I can put my warrior in that army commander anyway. And actually, yes, let's do that to boost our science up. It does boost hers as well, but that puts us ahead on overall science, thankfully. Let's go down this way around the coast.
there is another world.
It is in this world. Now then, let's go fertility rights, 10% growth rate increase. And I was thinking pilgrimage, but let's go Gardens of Wonders. Okay, we do need some happiness buildings. 3 at the cost of gold, though, which is disappointing. That gives us a boost of 6, so let's do that. Glad you accept my open borders. That allows me to just flip on through, see what's around here. You know, I could probably hit that with a galley. That gives me my +1 naval unit, and I'm actually thinking I'm not going to befriend this independent state. I might just bring my galley down and attack it. Just 3 food, 1 happiness. It gives us the border growth out that way. Let's continue on with the food. So, plus 25% gold towards purchasing naval units, -1 gold maintenance for naval units, or +2 gold in all settlements. So let's use that one because that's a Carthage specific. Probably need a slinger here. We're trailing in technology. We're trailing Benjamin Franklin, so it's not too big a deal. A little island right here. Let's move our scout back over and see if there's anything over there. Our army commander's definitely going to get attacked here, though. Philosophers drive sticks in the ground and measure their shadow. All across the world, people are doing the same and finding different results. Some say the reward is a cylinder, others claim it is round like an orange. Surely it's round. The sun rises and only sets here. Let's go surely it's round and get that technology boost. Navigation 2 gives us naval strength, so let's do that. And we can also throw a lighthouse down here. 9 gold, 1 food at the cost of 2 happiness. You could do a focus fire. Gives that army commander some experience. Our scout's probably going to get attacked the second it goes in the water.
An eye for an eye.
And citizenship is cultural and economic advisor recommended. Trade opportunities. We don't have a merchant yet, so as soon as we get a merchant, we can trade. Never mind, we do have a merchant. So it gives us a... what was that, like a llama and iron. Beacon up that archer. And we will start the assault. We may end up losing that warrior.
Ships at a...
Throw the slinger up on that hill, so we're quite behind in terms of science. But our happiness is also low, so I'm not sure if a specialist is really going to be a good idea at this point. Didn't mean to do that. We got a militaristic attribute point. Let's do gain strength against independent powers. Then we can throw an altar to boost happiness at the cost of a little bit of gold. So looks like 3 is our highest boost. Let's go irrigation. And then we got another attribute point. We do need to expand our borders a whole lot more. Let's deal with that first, and then let's look into expansion. Wildfire device a once flourishing garden of ruin. The acolytes who tended the rare plants here comb the detritus for salvage, hoping they can rebuild. Study what's left. Fish in the garden to be rebuilt. Let's study what's left. And I'm thinking a second settlement would be a good spot somewhere down here. I don't want to be on that floodplain, so maybe down in this area.
The essence of all.
Let's throw this warrior in my army commander. Another research collaboration. I would be happy to go ahead with that. I think we're both quite far behind Benjamin Prime. Oh, never mind. Never mind. And let's go bronze working to unlock the archer, and now let's get the colonist, which is a Carthage specific unit. And as a pirate, we've captured a galley. Whole enemy ship splinters in 1,000 fragments. The crew clamors it in vain for safety. Today and thereafter, Carthage waters remain secure for its people. Families who feel safe will allow Carthage to grow. Workers will not have to worry about their safety. Let's go families that feel safe. And then the riding one, let's do that for some more influence. I don't think there's any independent states anywhere close to where I'm at, other than these two anyway that we're already befriending. Okay, so we can put a garden there, but it's gonna be at the cost of a lot. That's sick. 5 gold at the cost of 2 happiness. I think there was a good spot, and then we got another one. There's no fresh water there, and it's too close. This one is too close to the volcano, otherwise it would be a good spot surrounded by these resources. But I also don't want to be too far away from the city of Carthage. Let's see about there. Or maybe over here, surrounded by the mountains. Okay, so Kerma is there, so let's get our scout back on land and we'll try and have them explore over here. Looks like maybe Franklin is over here. Yeah, we need a little bit more gold to upgrade that to a quadrine.
He heard these horrors.
This actually looks like it may be a good spot for a settlement, but it's just going to be too far away from anything else. Looks like we got ocean access here. But I think we have avoided the specialists for long enough, so let's throw down this one. Seafood, 2 production, 2 science, 2 culture. We're level with Benjamin Franklin, who is a scientific leader, so I don't think we're doing too bad at all. I'm saying there's a good spot for a city, but I feel like that's too close to Carthage. So let's found our second settlement here. And we get 2 growth for being Carthage. And another bonus goes on the capital.
He heard these.
God, that was just too close again to Carthage. If we found here, it may annoy Tiwanaku, but I got over it.
Ada, a pleasure. Tell me, what are your thoughts on calculus?
That reveals mine. I don't think it revealed her capital. That's Benjamin Franklin. Wait, who is that? That's Benjamin Franklin as well. Thou slide through Axmite waters even when they are laden with riches, slide equally well past the Grath of Blackbeard Corsair. Surely this can be corrected. So defeat a Dow. The Admiral of the Black is gracious. Axum may go where it will. Plus gold on fishing gear. I don't know if anyone has a Dow. So let's do that. We'll grab that gold. Okay, so I do need more production over here, so I'm gonna cap to +1 everywhere, so let's do that, and we'll put that silk into our borders. I have 2 going up that way, and then 1 going down this way. Actually, I don't know if I want to do colonists. Let's do barracks. I'm not sure where I would settle. There's a navigable river there, but it's too far away. We're kind of stuck because we're friends with that city-state. There are 2 sets of camel over there. Let's just kind of see where this takes us. If I get open borders with you, I believe I could travel through your... No, I cannot travel through your independent power. Never mind.
After the assault, when I was young.
Let's go gather a coastal resource. We could also send a delegation. Let's go +4 happiness for supporting me and Ada Lovelace are going to be pals, it seems. Let's go skilled trades. That puts us at 44 total science. I kind of want to settle down here to get these camel. But I'm concerned I may be too far away from my other settlements. There's also a camel down here, but I would be definitely too far away from my other settlements. Put the specialist there. We can grow the town. Okay, this town needs production, but it also has Cowlin right there. Let's go out that way to get the production, then we can always grab the Cowlin. Benjamin Franklin of the Great Wall of China. Wealth flows through the land like a river, offering up priceless nourishment. So we get a economic leader attribute. So the start of our economic leader tree. I believe I can do coastal raids as a pirate. Let's see how that goes. Well, that's something.
Perfection
Carthage is getting destroyed. Specifically the fishing key, nothing else. Now we are at settlement limit here with the 2 colonists. There's Franklin's capital. I'm not going to be able to use both of these. Let's move this one down here. Even though I'm not going to be able to use it, I could always park it on that square, hopefully. They're off anyone from taking it. -4 from a privateer or a pirate attack. Simon Bolivar denounced me because of a pirate attack. That's rude. Let's go +2 gold in all settlements. Oh, never mind, the fishing boat got as well. Guess I can't do a coastal raid on anything. I don't understand why it wants us to do a colonist there when we're at settlement limit. Gather a coastal resource is up there as a task that we need to do. Let's try and bolster out our army a little more. Really not much happening here in terms of piracy. I thought the pirates would be able to coastal raid anybody. Barbaria was attacked by the Han Empire. Is that Benjamin Franklin is attacking me? Guys tell me to go away because I'm a pirate. Let's grab this cowl in while we're here. Start on amphitheater +5 up here, so let's do that. We do need to work a coastal resource, but we don't have anything to work in terms. We could work these, was that pearls? As soon as we can grow that city. Or that town, should I say. We could change it into a fishing town. soon. As we're sending it over there, we're not going to G. Okay, now it can work. It's annoying that I can't attack them back or do any coastal raids or anything. Aha. Pretty sure I can plunder that trade ship though. Okay, 20 gold. For plundering a trade route. Ada Lovelace wants an alliance. I'll be happy to do that. Me and Ada are chill. There's only one place to put the bath, and it's not a good spot.
skill.
Well, that's rude. I guess they finally killed it. But we may be able to capture another one. Two artists are lifelong friends, so the media, they use it different. They never seem to agree on the superior form of beauty. Stately precision of the form in sculpture or the incorrect coverage of the painter's flat canvas. Go culture and diplomatic action. Cultural exchange with Ada. Demon's gonna denounce me. That gives us +2 settlement limit, which is what we needed. Let's hasten the wind of trade. Sailing near home ports, where one can find in a sheltered cove if the sky turns black and the water steely, but the most incompetent captain is short of reaching safe harbor. But on long voyages, there's more uncertainty. A storm and a hostile coast have wrecked many a vessel. So provide captains with the funds to bribe local harbor masters, +3 trade route range, -25 gold. Activate agile ability, +1 movement, but -75% happiness if I can talk. I think that's gold. I believe it's just a one-time thing. +3 food. So can I not take that from... Okay, I guess I can't because I just have no space. There we go. +2 food. We got a milestone for Silk Roads that we weren't tracking, that we probably should track. The age is already 63% progressed, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get the Silk Roads, but we will most certainly try. These 2 camels will definitely help. That does put us right by Benjamin Franklin. Isn't really too much down here or there where it would be beneficial for us to settle. We have incense around here though. And camels, which is on the border of everybody. But if I found and then rush it, we should be able to get the camel.
Presenting the captured fleet, the Carthaginians ensured that the people could not. There is geometry.
Okay, so we don't have any social policy. Every wall and every sail raised, the glory of Carthage spreads across the face of the earth and will not question. Story tells undeniable power. Story of staggering wealth. Let's go undeniable power because we already have 1 economic. Okay, never mind. We already had the militaristic. Probably could have got the 2nd economic one for +2 active gold on every trade route, but it's fine. Contract wants military aid. Sure. the masonry and continue our pirate voyage. Get that for the extra resource capacity. Let's found the city there. Simon is really mad at us. Benjamin Franklin is mad at us for settling too close to his capital. He's gonna be even more mad as soon as we do this double border growth. Instantly work those camel. Okay, I do not want to settle on that floodplain. Let's actually bring him round over here.
He who finds
Oh no, the quadrium I just took just got destroyed. Let's back up a little bit. Wait for our backup. Ah, we can work that coastal resource to get +1 gold on a monument. Well, let's go tactics. And academy +6 gold +1 culture. Let's improve trade relations with her. Hopefully this allows us to, yes. That one's probably gonna fall. Never mind, we're gonna catch another one.
he was the
back it up here and wait for... I mean, this guy's stuck. I was about to say wait for him to come through, but he's stuck. Waka need to move their spearmen out of the water. Guess let's heal it up there and hope they don't come chase us down. Get out of my borders.